from the riverfront of the Ohio, sellout crowd has arrived at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Detroit Lions and the Cincinnati Bengals. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Greg Wild. First month of the calendar in the NFL. Had some great games, some finishes that were pretty special, the usual surprises. Now, we hit October, and like you said, this is where the season really gets going.
Yeah, doesn't it just feel like on the NFL calendar, every month kind of has its own vibe, right? It's September, but you're starting.
Puts it on the tee. Off we go here in Cincinnati. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time, led out by the last pick of the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
What we saw last week, Mike, was just a quarterback that was taking what the defense gave him and just playing a really well-rounded game. And he found the end zone a total of 3 times, twice on the ground, once through the air. But most importantly, he avoided those back-breaking mistakes that could have come back to haunt him. If he continues to play at that level, it's going to be a hard team to beat in any given night.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10.
He was covered by Patrick Surtain.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Over the middle, that's the tight end Barner. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Detroit.
And the Lions, first down.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. He'll work forward for a couple, with Justin Reed up in the safety spot to make the stop.
Second and 7.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Off the play fake, Purdy. He'll step up and run this. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Detroit.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Going to go right back to Henry. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Here's the first carry for Tank Bigsby. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll step up and run, and he's going to slide down with the first down inside the 5. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. Henry trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
We'll go play action. Purdy to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Detroit. That is 1st touchdown this year. terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Lions 7, Bengals nothing.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return, here's Xavier Ligon. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They are led out by the quarterback, formerly University of Tennessee. It's Joe Milton.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games, and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
He's going to take a shot down the field. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A huge play there for the Bengals. 59 yards.
Bengals. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Pre-snap, post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
He's got his big target, Everett. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Throwing again is McKee. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Bengals. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Lions offense ready now for their second drive. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely. And the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays. Get a bunch of yardage all at one time because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league. And then now defenses had to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass. And there was a lot more air on the field created by the defenses. So now, as a result, the offenses are saying, okay, we're throwing into all these bad boys, all these teams playing dime or multiple defensive backs. We're now going to take advantage of smaller bodies on the field, and we're going to run the ball at you. So the way I like to classify it is, Mike, offenses aren't running the ball more because they want to. offenses are running the ball more because defenses are encouraging them to do that and saying, I dare you to run the ball 40 times this game and generate enough big plays to score enough points to beat.
In motion is Barner. They'll run it with Henry. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Bigsby. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 14-yard line.
On the give, here's Henry. And he's into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Lions.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Lions 14. Bengals 7.
After touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Quickly out to Williams.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Out of the gun, McKee. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
At their own 34-yard line.
To throw on 1st down is Purdy. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. For here, man, Will Anderson getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
And we'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long. Here's Purdy. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Will Anderson. He gets in to record his 2nd sack here in the 1st quarter.
And now he's just single-handedly taking over this drive, Mike. I mean, they better find a way to neutralize him before he does more damage. Get more bodies on him, take the protection to him. Either way, just get him blocked.
Fair catch.
Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, McKee. He'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Lions who have the early lead. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the 2nd quarter. From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 5. As we are ready to get back underway. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 15 on that game. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now McKee. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
From the gun, here's McKee. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. DJ Reader in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
Just another example of poor decision-making. I mean, making a bad play even worse. There's nothing there on second down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to third. Now you take that sack, and it's going to take a miracle to stay on the field.
Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. And he's going to have the Bengals first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
That's good for the Bengals. First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
This play should always end up converting a fourth down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
Going left side there, but it is incomplete. We'll try again here. Second and 10.
Cooper DeJean on the coverage.
Back to throw is McKee. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
A run up the gut with Montgomery. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll try and run it here with Montgomery. He will not be able to get to the end. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's fourth down.
Third and short, you think the defense has everybody packed in there real tight. So as a play caller, you're thinking, all right, let's give my running back a chance to stretch and cut. This defense was ready for all of it. They string him out wide, nowhere to cut. Take him down for a loss.
Gano's kick is good. And the Bengals are back within 4 at 14-10.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Carly Jones now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
In motion is Barner. Purdy now on second down. There's a short one taken in by Barner. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
And the Lions first down.
Again, right the middle to Henry. And look out there. Upended at the line of scrimmage.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
That's Dobbs, open left side. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. They'll try to convert it on third down. To throw, it's Purdy. Got a man, that's Warner, the tight end. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Play action now. Purdy. That's to the right side. And incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And that will lead to a second down. Back to the air again is Purdy. Now a screen set up for Henry. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third.
Here's Purdy again. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground, about 7. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. The RPO, this one to McLaurin. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
The Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now it's McKee. He finds his big tight end, Everett. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Straight ahead, it's Montgomery. Strong running there. Pushing his way forward to gain a couple.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try to sneak it here. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will not by a whole lot, but he's got enough. They convert on third down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. McKee. Over the middle. He's got Leggett. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's McKee. They go back to Leggett. He's got another one. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Bengals first down.
On 1st down, here's McKee. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be... And he's got it. Eric Warren, touchdown Cincinnati.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his those receivers. It was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? You can't put that ball in a better spot. With timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Bengals move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Jones now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. This 4th down is looming. Here's Jamie Gillen on now as he's on to punt for Detroit. A fair catch signal, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Bengals offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, McKee. McLaurin open on the left side. He's going to be marked down up around the 33. Now, 1st down 12 for McKee. Now, deep for McLaurin. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing is McKee. That one complete to Lee Getz. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. As they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Again, it's McKee. Right side and brought in by Williams. Now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops 21 seconds to go until halftime. 2nd and a yard. Throwing again is McKee. He'll swing this out to Montgomery. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up, put some touchdowns up in the 2nd half. Let's find out what goes on in the 3rd quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustments will pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Bengals offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Play action, McKee. He keeps it himself. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Montgomery. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Call it a gain of 13. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Play fake, now McKee to throw. This one down the field for Everett. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Would have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. From the gun, here's McKee. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a gain of 29. And it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got it. Martin Key. He gets through to drop him, and it's a loss of 4.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
That one taken in right side by Lee Guess. Race 7 of the drive coming up, and it's 3rd and goal.
6-yard gain brings up 3rd and goal.
Now McKee. And he'll take it on in. Xavier Lee Guess. Touchdown, Bengals.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this 2nd half.
Makes the score. Bengals 24, Lions 14.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Jones now on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Andrew Billings from the interior there to bring him down.
It's a gain of 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go again here with Henry. He'll push forward for about a yard. Oren Burks there on the stop. It's 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. Purdy. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
1st down, Detroit.
In motion is Barner. Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And he's back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
1-yard gain.
A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerrero. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. third down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He's got the hook up there to Ogunje. Here's first and 10. On the handoff, it's Henry. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Jamin Davis there to make the play. From the 44-yard line. Here's second down and 9.
The Bengals 44-yard line.
He'll go play action. Purdy. Right side. Catch made by Dobbs. And he'll be stopped short of first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down. From the 35, it's first and 10. Here's Purdy, making the read and keeping it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 15. First down, Detroit.
They'll pitch it out here to Henry. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you...
And he's in! Brock Purdy! Touchdown, Detroit! 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Lions 21.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. We get on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Bengals offense. And their running back set to go once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. And he's got a Bengals first down as he's able to get to the 37-yard line.
That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
McKee. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here, and he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle gets him down behind the line.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. They're down and 9.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 10.
To the air again, McKee. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So anytime you find yourself in third and long, it's hard to really be unpredictable as a play caller because the defense knows it's most likely going to be a pass. They understand where the down and distance markers are, and there's really nowhere for him to go with the ball, and he has to throw it away.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Here's the toss, right side to Henry. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
And the Lions first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the ground, here's Henry. This time they're ready for him. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. From the 41, here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Over the middle and taken in by Odunze. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. Fourth quarter underway, and here's Henry. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6.
At the 38-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He's got room at the 30. And he's going to be taken down. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First down, Lions.
They'll run. It's Henry. And a nice job able to dance away and get forward for a pickup of the half. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, it's Purdy. To the perimeter, he got Odunze on the out. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First
Here's
down,
Purdy.
Detroit.
Now a screen set up for Henry. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 9.
They'll run it with Henry. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Morendo. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Henry trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. For the lead, here is 3rd and goal. They need 2. Here's Purdy. They'll look to set up the screen here. A second effort, and he is in. Derrick Henry, touchdown Lions. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Lions have taken a 4-point advantage.
24.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. This one taken at the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense, as they get set to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, McKee. He'll step up and run this.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn it to a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 3. A run up the gut with Montgomery. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Here we go. Third and a yard.
Third and 1.
They'll try and run it here with Montgomery. And he'll keep the drive moving. He's got the first down up to the 45.
Gain of 6. That's good. Bengals. First down.
Set to go now on first and 10.
At the 45-yard line.
Back to throw is McKee. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. Second and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it third and 1, and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
On third down, they go with Montgomery. He's down right at the 40, but that is good enough to move the chains. First down.
6. That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now, first down throw. Oh, they're running in a flash, and he lost the football. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Open receiver is Dodson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Third down.
Here's McKee. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
That one hits at the 3, but goes in the wrong direction for the punter. It turns out to be a touchdown. The Lions offense and Brock Purdy headed back on the field for their next possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And this will be a Lions first down as he gets this one up past the 30.
At the 31. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Lions first down.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Benjamin Morrison.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. Here's the Lions punt team now as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead.
Fair catch.
A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line.
At their own 31.
Bengals offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
A gain of 2 brings up second.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Second down, 8 for the first down. They'll drop to throw. Over the middle, he's got Leggett. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
44-yard line.
Again, it's McKee. They go back to Leggett. He's got another one. They'll come up now for second down. Throwing again is McKee. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up the first down after a gain of 7.
That's another Cincinnati Bengals. First and 10 at the 20.
From the gun, here's McKee. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Now McKee. He's got his big target, Everett. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Montgomery. And they've got it on the ground. The mark will come at the 13. But it's a new set of downs. First down picked up.
That's another Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. And it's first and 10. Throwing is McKee. This one will be sniffed out. He's thrown up in the backfield.
David Montgomery. Taken down back at the 18-yard line.
Now it's McKee. This is caught for 2. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal. McKee. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time. But what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Lions take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard
To throw on first down is Purdy. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
makes it
Another try, second and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Oh, what a pressure there. He can't get a throw away. And he's taken down.
Purdy sacked. Loss of 4 yards.
Third long, Purdy to throw. Looking downfield for Coleman. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute. And they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here in the jungle for the Bengals. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.